Hey guys, Eduardo with Top Dog Roofing here again. Today on this video, I want to talk to you guys about what do you need to start a roofing company. I would say just some basic things in case anybody that's looking to start and you're looking to see like what do I need? Do I need to have like a nice truck? And what equipment do I need? And all that. Today is December the 2nd. We actually are doing a roof right after Thanksgiving. But yeah, I'm just gonna give you some information what we did, what I believe as now that if I could start all over again, what are the things that I would be buying, and where will I put my money first. Okay, but the first I would say it's gonna be you don't need like a big truck. That's one of the things a lot of people when they start a roofing company they always say, "Oh, I need to get a truck. I need to get a truck." You do need a truck, but not really, because most right now everything is being done by drones, even though we don't do drones yet, inspections yet, but a lot of people do them. So those are the other options that there's out there. But for now, I would say if I were just starting back, what I would do is I'll buy me a truck, which back then I didn't have a truck. I had a small car. I had a 350Z, so I couldn't do anything with that. So I sold it and bought me a truck. It was a 2003 Chevy Silverado. It was black. That was like 4 years ago. So I bought that one for like $3,000. So and it never broke down on me. Only one time it kind of stopped on the freeway. It wasn't because of the truck itself. It was because the tires. We do roofing, so every now and then you are gonna get a nail. So I was driving down the freeway and one of the tires popped. So that was the only time the truck actually left me on the side of the road. But it was because of the tires that it had. But other than that truck like never had any issues. Like I said, I guess I was lucky with the truck. But I'm gonna show you guys as well how it looks right now because I still have it. But yeah, as of now, I would say you gotta have a truck, a reliable truck at least. You ain't gonna buy a cheap one like I did. Like I said back then, it was just because we didn't have no money. So I sold it. And so I bought that. And the next thing will be ladders. How many ladders do you need? So now, like I said, that's why I mentioned you guys don't need a truck supposedly, but you do want one just in case to haul materials every now and then on the job site. Things happen. Most of it now that you are, or if I were to be doing it, I'll be with my brothers. But still, even then, you will still need to every now and then. You might miss something more plywood. You open the roof and you have more damage than you expected. So you can't do that on a small car, but on a truck you can. So that in case you were doing everything like when we were doing it, we were doing like the whole thing, operations. So we needed a truck. And I do believe if I were to start over, my first thing would be a truck again. And maybe not that old, but something reliable. That would be that. On the ladders, they do have telescope ladders, which I'll be showing that as well. They do have telescope ladders that do fit in the car. Right now I drive a Tacoma. I just want to pick up like 6 sheets of plywood, all 3/4. We're doing like an old house. And it works good. So a Tacoma, I would definitely recommend that. And ladders, like I said, you can get a telescope ladder or one of them Gorilla. They call it those Gorilla trifold ladders that you can fold. I just stick it back in the truck, and that'll be that. Another thing is you gotta get branded shirts. When you go out there meet the customers, you gotta get at least this. You want to look professional. You want to look like you're doing something. You don't want to show up with gym clothes. You don't want to show up with whatever you guys wear. But that would be the first few things. You need a truck, ladder. I will only say like a couple ladders maybe. Unless you're doing the work yourself, then you are going to need more ladders. But like I said, if you were just trying to start out, and because what you got to do after that is you got to get a crew. So the crew is going to they usually have everything, right? They have their own ladders. They have their own tools like hammers, stuff like that. So that's what I'm saying. You guys don't need. If I were to start over again, I wouldn't be needing all that at some point till later. I do have those every all that in the office now, because every now and then, or in the trailer or my truck. Because sometimes when I'm here with the guys, sometimes they miss something, or I mean, people steal, so might steal something from the truck, so they might need something. So I always carry some, you know. I do have all the tools that you need, you know, for a roofing job. But you don't really need it because most of the guys, they always carry that. So it won't, you don't need all that many tools. Like I said, you to start a roofing company. That's why there's so many roofing companies here. Louisiana, I live in. If you want to watch my previous videos, I live in Louisiana, Baton Rouge. It's one of the cities. It's second, I think, compared to New Orleans. A lot of people know NOLA, but yeah, I mean, Baton Rouge has a lot of roofers, and that's the thing here. It's not like Florida. Florida, they got more regulations. Here, it's a little bit more of a. You open the LLC, put some insurance, you know, get a. General liability, workers' comp, which you do need that, and then just apply for the Louisiana License Board, and boom, you got your license, right? But here, you don't gotta take that many classes, even though we try to stand out a little bit more compared to other guys. So I do have that basic license, and I also do have the commercial license that I need to go to take a test for it. But like I said, some states, from what I've seen or talked to other people out of state, some people don't even need license, you know. But here, we trying to keep it more. You want to stand out a little bit more, so that'll be that. But that's like literally the first step. You want to do something with roofing, you gotta get that first. But right now we're talking about tools or anything that you need. Well, I would say, yeah, you do need your insurance and your workers' comp and your license to. I would say that would be the main thing, and that is the most. I would say, a little bit more expensive side, because when I first started, I had $10,000. That's all I had. I'm not gonna lie and be like, yeah, I started with nothing. I started with $0, and I saved up. I used to work like this little restaurant thing, and I ended up saving $10,000 like in 2 years, I guess. So that's what it took to get started, you know. So I sold a car, got me a little truck, I bought me some ladders. But the main where all my money went to was on the insurance. I would say half of my money went on insurance, because you had to get the down payment for the workers' comp and the general liability. And back then, I believe I paid like $3,000 for workers' comp and $2,000 for the general liability, just to get started. And then I had to pay every monthly. So like I said, at that time I wasn't getting that much work, but so automatically I was out. $5,000 was out. You know, I was left over with $5,000 after that. I had to buy some tools, you know, like ladders, because back then I was doing the work. Me and my brother were doing the work. Now we don't do it as often. I still do repairs every now and then, but not as often as I did back then. But now I wouldn't. Well, anyway, back to the thing was I was left over with $5,000, so I bought all the tools, blah blah blah, and then, well, you know, I'm not saying you need $10,000, but you do need. I forgot the main thing. I would definitely be on top of everything. Just be licensed and insured. I would definitely push that. But you know, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. You know, I heard from other people, or there's other companies that did it. Like when they first started, they did it with no insurance. They were just under the radar for a little while, and they just try to accumulate as much money as they could, and then they win everything like that. Which is another spot. I would not recommend that route. I would say, unless you want to risk it. I mean, some people, you gotta do that. You know, there's people out there that, you know, they don't start with much. I actually started with my brothers and a little bit cash that I saved up. So all we had was just like our time, our labor. That's it. So I was able to do that. But like I said, I guess the first thing I should have started with the video was workers' comp, general liability, and license. So you gotta get that. That's the most expensive part out of everything. Most of the time, a truck will be the second expensive thing you're gonna need to start a roofing company. That's if you want a really fancy one. Like I said, some people like to go all out. Me personally, I didn't do that. I just wanted something to work. You know, that's what I wanted. So ended up going that route. I would say truck, general liability, insurance first. Truck second, the most expensive thing, and tools. I would say ladder, measuring tape, notebook, a phone to take pictures, and that's about it. Basically, that's it. That's that. There you go. There you got a roofing company now. So, but now comes the hard part. I would say getting the leads, getting to work. That is the hardest part, I believe. So, how do you do that? You know, you start going out there, door knocking, marketing yourself online, a bunch of things, you know. But that'll be a second video I'll be doing. Like I said, I want to start all the videos from the bottom, like to help other people, or at least try to help other people from where we started. So I just want to show you guys what are the things that you need just to start, and basically that's it. Because now you don't even got, I'll even say, you probably don't even need a measuring tape, but you do. Just have it there for, just keep it handy. Because now you can just pull like a roofer report. We get all the reports from roofer. We got 10%, 20% waste on some of the other houses with high pitches or a lot of cuts. There you go. Most of the time, like I say, it's pretty rare where I'm short. Like super rare when I'm short, because we always buy more. Like 10%, like I meant, 10% waste. So every time we roofer, I get like a couple bundles left over, and I it's at 20%. Even then, you know, we still get a little couple bundles left over. Worst case, like I said, worst case, you may be a bundle, 2 bundles short. So that's what I'm saying. You barely need a measuring tape, but just keep it there to keep it, you know, always something on your truck or in your car if you're starting in the car. But yeah. That's basically what you need for now to start a roofing company, and a little bit more knowledge on money management. But like I said, those are more videos, more to come. But for now, I would say it's that. All right, guys, this is one of the ladders that we use. You guys can see it's called the Gorilla. This one is a 22-footer. Reaches most of the roof, most height of the roof. You guys can see we're doing this roof. Whole house, but yeah, there's a ladder that you need. It's like $200 at Home Depot. All right, guys, so I want to show you guys what the truck I started with when I first started the business. Like I said, I paid like $2 to $3 grand on this one. I really don't remember. It was like 3 or 4 years ago already. But here it is. You don't need a nice truck. Your son back there. She started a business, but this one, what I started with. This one actually, I was able to put like 30 squares every time with a trailer. But now it's here, it's sitting here. But one of the things is, when I shot the other video, when I was doing it in my truck, 3 days, 4 days later after that, it actually got hit, you know. I got T-boned on the road. I just want to show you guys, but it's this one right here. That's the one I started with. But there we go. That's where he got hit. The truck. But I feel like insurance is gonna pay for it, so I might be getting another truck. So that's gonna be 5 trucks for the business. All right, guys. So if you guys saw, my truck got hit right there. Here with a little puppy. So I'm just trying to finish this video up, but like, yeah, that's a few little things you need. Basically start. After that, while I was rewatching some of the clips and wanted to do this one, another thing is you are going to need contracts. I feel like you do need that just to get them the homeowner signed up on there, because you know sometimes they tend to. So far, we haven't had any major issues like that, but sometimes you want to be safe, you know. And I guess the other stuff, you gotta talk to a lawyer. Maybe he could build you one, anything like that. But if you need any samples, we have some here, so I can email you guys that. Just hit me up. I'm gonna leave my email on the bottom, or leave a comment with your email, and I'll send it on that. But yeah, right now I'm here in the office, working on sending some invoices. You see that we use Job Nimbus. That's another thing I'm gonna be talking about later. But as of now, I just want to show you guys what you need, because you actually don't need that CRM yet. Because if you only do managing like 2 clients, 3 clients a week, you don't really need it, But whenever you start getting those 10 clients a week, and you gotta have a schedule, you having somebody on the office and all that, you do need that, because I feel like it helps us keep more organized. Even though we still have the papers, we still do all that. And then we still keep it in hand, but the Job Nimbus CRM is one of the best ones by far that I would use, because it just keeps it more organized. And client called us, or maybe a client calls the office and they need some more information. The office manager doesn't have to be picking up paperwork, anything like that. She can just literally type the person's name on the CRM, and all the information pops up on them. So that's another video on that as well. So far, we have been using Job Nimbus since we kind of started. We haven't used any other program. So far, I can say Job Nimbus has been good to us. I mean, the pricing is a little bit higher than others, but right now we've got everything here, and we already got this all set up, so we don't want to keep switching. We tried to switch one time when at the beginning, but it wasn't as good as Job Nimbus. So other than that, guys, I mean, I guess that's you start a roofing company, just to start. I'll be doing more videos on how to get more leads later on, and what we do to get more leads, even though I've been showing you just a tiny bit, yard signs and all that. But just, I guess, leave some comments and some likes.